randomly started ministry in. Hey, it gets me going. It gets me going.
Start booking festivals off.
Hi and welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, my name is Muteki Bega. I am a faith lifestyle content creator, and if that's your gem, stick around, join the family. I have said, bye bye. What is it called? The fear of being watched, because I've actually just randomly started vlogging at the car wash, because that's where I'm at. It's currently 5:30 p.m. I had brought my sister home, and I just decided, you know what, let me just get my car cleaned because it was a bit dusty. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just waiting for it to get cleaned up. I was sitting here just like thinking of how I've not vlogged in a minute. It's been very difficult for me to vlog. A couple of reasons. One being I use my phone to vlog, and because I use my phone to vlog, I also use it for other things. So it's been a very difficult thing multitasking, but we are still praying and working towards that, camera. But in the time being, I'm using what I currently have because I do have a good working phone. That being said, I hope you guys have had a lovely week. I have been having a good week. As you can see, my shoulders are doing the thing. In fact, I will show you guys my biceps and my triceps. I have really been this year. Oh, I want to say this year, but if I'm being honest, it's the last couple of months. I have really been working on my upper body. That's my shoulders, my tricep, my bicep, my chest. I used to treat, those parts, those workouts is just like by the way, until I realized that I can't actually, like my upper body strength is lacking. So I have now, changed my workout to be very balanced. So my shoulder days, I don't joke with those, and you can see, you can see the only part I have refused to work out is my upper traps. You can never convince me to work my upper traps. That and my calves, because naturally I have defined calves genetically from my dad. So I don't wanna work my calves and get those masbumbes are just like those ones. I don't want. I already have very masculine legs, and I'm okay with that. Like I've grown to love them. But yeah, so um soon as I'm done with the car wash, I'm going to go get I ordered chicken feet from a friend of mine who supplies us with meat. I'll leave their contact on the screen. I always say that, then I forget, but I'll leave it on the screen. I'm now switching from bone broth to now chicken broth because I find chicken broth more delicious, and I don't want to be struggling to drink bone broth. So yeah, and the noise is back, so I guess we'll catch up um sometime again in this vlog. But stick around, guys. Stick around. I have a lot of things that I love, and like absolutely favorite things, but I think something that is in maybe the top 10 list is a clean car. I love a clean car. You know those cars when you enter you can tell that this person is clean, because we use our cars a lot. Like you're constantly in your car going somewhere, so if your car is dirty, it makes the experience, I don't want to say horrible, but yeah, like you can't. I don't like it. So me, when my car is clean in and out, I'll absolutely love it. And it's quite dusty right now, like, so it might not stay very clean outside for long, but I absolutely love a clean car. Another thing that I've been loving is this Vaseline lip hydrating coconut lip therapy, yeah. So I already use the one that comes in, you know, the one that you have to struggle to open. I already use that one, but I have really been loving this. I have retired from using lip butters, lip glosses, lip oils, because I keep losing them. I strongly believe that I will find them in a meeting somewhere, because I have lost countless of them. So now I want something that works, something good, something affordable, such that when I lose it, I can I can always just replace, and I can go to the supermarket and get another one. Because girls, I have been losing them. Like I bought two Laneige ones this year, and I don't know where they are. I can't even tell you. I bought an elf one. I don't know where it is. So now I am sticking to my Vaseline, because it does the trick. I don't want to be thinking about how much money I have lost. So if I can, but I also feel like if I can stay with these Vaselines for long enough, I will reward myself by getting proper, like a good expensive one. But this has been really working. My lips are very moisturized. I love it. They're not shiny, which is okay, but I'm okay with that as long as they're moisturized. So now we're headed to, oh, that's a nice car. Oh, that's an Audi. I think it's an Audi TT. I don't know anything else, but I just know that's a car, and it looks very pretty. There's a time I actually wanted that car, and you know, anyway, now we're headed to go pick the chicken feet rather, and then we go home and make some nice broth. My sister made cinnamon rolls, and I cannot wait to have I can already imagine myself having a really nice warm cinnamon roll and like chai. Like, oh, I can already picture it. I'm so excited. She made us cinnamon rolls, and then she also made us pizza. She just came to hang out. She made us pizza, and fun fact, I believe that girl can make just about anything. She made cheese. I'm still flabbergasted. My flabbers are gasted. She made cheese. So we got the unpasteurized milk, and then I don't know how she used, I know she used vinegar, but I don't know how the process was, because I was busy doing something else. But she made cheese, and I'm just like, I'm in awe of that girl. She can really cook. But it was really nice hanging out with her. Yeah, so now let's go get the chicken feet. I'm actually very excited, because I am so tired of having bone broth that tastes like nothing. Maybe I just love chicken too much. That might be it. I have a bias. I love chicken. I can eat chicken every single day. In fact, I feel like yesterday I had beef, but the day before that I had chicken for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I can have chicken anytime, any day. Chicken. Today is retinol night, and I just went in with my cleanser. Then I've used the calming pads, this specific ones, and I want to do a little bit of hydration. So I'm going to use these two toners, this Anua 70 plus ceramide glow milky toner, and then the Pure Full calming herb toner by Numbers. Yeah, and then I'm gonna use my Cos de Baja retinol. So I'm now doing retinol twice a week, only because my skin has now like adapted to retinol. It doesn't purge. I've actually not experienced purging in such a long time, but I've also not done a facial in a while. So yeah, so I really love how like using toners makes your face feel very plump and hydrated. And these are my two favorite toners. I have three toners, but these two are my favorites. Also, a quick tip: I'm not a skincare guru, but what I know is using facial tissues or something gentle to like wipe off the water on your face is much better than using a face towel, or unless you have a specific one for your face. But I don't like it because it feels like um I'm using like something coarse on my face, and I don't want to do that. When I started retinol, I used to do the sandwich method, which was I do the skin prep, all of that, wash, hydrate, tone, and then I do a moisturizer, a very thin layer of a moisturizer, then retinol. But I wasn't using this retinol. I can't remember which retinol I was using at that time. Then I do a pea size amount, and then I do a moisturizer. So that's the sandwich method, and that's how my skin got used to. Which retinol was I using? I think I was using them. I can't remember. Yeah, but it was a cream, and it was a 1%. I think it was a 1%, and this is a 2.5% retinol, so it's stronger. And how I'm seeing is I might need a stronger one as time goes, because I'm also like the more you use retinol, the better it is for your skin. But then also, as age goes, you might need to like up your retinols and peptides. Please never forget your neck and your chest. It is as important as your face is. I really feel like I'm due for a facial. Like, it's really been a while. Then my snail museum, just to lock in and add a little bit more moisture. I like looking like a glazed donut at night. I'm feeling a bit nervous. Tomorrow I have a talk. A friend of mine asked me to talk to some ICT students, CU ICT members on content creation on Instagram and TikTok, and I am so honored, but I'm feeling very anxious, and I almost said no when she asked me. She asked me this, I think maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and when you feel underqualified to talk about it, I was feeling very underqualified. But I've prepped, I have my deck ready, very pretty deck ready. It's a 1 hour conversation tomorrow, so I can't wait. That's very exciting to be asked to do that, and it's just kind of like giving them the tips and tricks on creating content. I'm trying to tell myself that shouldn't be hard. That shouldn't be hard. That shouldn't be hard. Because it should be. I create content all the time. I have a degree in marketing. I have experience in marketing. I have a master's in communication and marketing. I should be able to do this, but I'm also very nervous. So we'll see how that goes. I want to go now make myself a nice cup of cocoa and have some cinnamon rolls. And that's it for retinol nights.
Usually I'd go in with my eye cream, which has retinol, but I've already used retinol, so there is absolutely no need for that. Is I've structured today's session around 6 key ideas. The first, understanding why social media matters for ministry. I think that's a very good place to start, because if you don't understand the purpose, then everything else is just algorithms, editing apps, hashtags, trends and they become less meaningful. Secondly, we'll talk about creating engaging Christian content. One question I have encountered a lot is, how do we make Christian content that people actually want to watch? We'll unpack that. Then we'll compare Girls, I did it! I did it! I have just given what I would say is my first talk on creating Christian content, and it's been amazing. I did struggle with my Zoom the first couple of minutes because I don't know what was happening. I kept sharing and resharing. Like, once I'd share on presenter mode, they would still see my notes. I couldn't get it, but I did end up sharing, and I pray that they have gotten value from the presentation, because I didn't want just to like give them the nuggets and skills and then they leave without value, but value in terms of reaching students and creating content that actually brings value and leads people to Christ, which is very, very important for us as Christian content creators. Yeah, so that's so much. I'm happy. I feel honored. I also do feel very small, like when and it's not really imposter syndrome. It's more like I don't know how to explain it, but I am glad I have managed to do that now. Yeah, and then I also did put my bone broth to go. I put it on the electric cooker to cook for the last couple of, I think, 2.5 hours. So I'm just waiting for it to finish. And yeah, so I've not had breakfast. All I've been having is water, some warm water, and I want to have breakfast right now. I think I'll have some coffee. I think I'll make myself a cup of coffee. I was thinking maybe I should take like some nice chai, but I think I'll just make myself a cup of coffee and take that with. I don't feel like cooking anything, but we do have those cinnamon rolls from yesterday. So the cinnamon rolls, as I wait for this, and I think we're also leaving the house. I don't know, because I can hear he's just gotten home. Maybe we're leaving the house, so maybe I shouldn't eat and wait to eat when we get to where we're going. I think we're going on a little cute breakfast date. You know the vibes. Anyway, I'm really happy. I feel elated. I love doing things that bring value and impact. And I think one of the main reasons I left my job was because it wasn't giving me purpose anymore. It wasn't impacting anyone's life. And I remember praying to God and telling him, God, I just want to make a difference. I just want to impact lives. I just want to do something purposeful with my life. I just don't want to do the regular, shebang every other day. So glad I get to do this for his glory and his kingdom. Glad I get to do that. And let me go check on that before. But I do hope you guys are having a lovely, lovely week. A lovely week. Did I switch off my laptop? I don't think I did. I just closed it. I didn't switch it off. But I need to share this presentation. Let's see. Great. I've seen. All right, now I've shut down the laptop. Before I hadn't shut it down. Lace up your boots. Put on your backpack. 'Cause it's time to ride. It's time to ride. Come on and lace up your boots. Put on your backpack. It's time to ride. It's time to ride. Lace up your boots. Put on your backpack. It's time to ride. It's time to ride. Lace up your boots. Let me tell you guys, best thing you can do for yourself in the morning is to put some praise and just that or worship. But let me tell you guys, hey, it gets me going. It gets me going. This cinnamon roll is so good. It is so good, and I've warmed it so it's just the right amount of fluffy and warm, and it's so good. Listen, we are putting our boots for Christ. We're lifting our boots for Christ because this world, no. This side of heaven, we are getting ready. We are getting ready because we do not fight against, flesh and blood, but against principalities and rulers of this dark world. So you gotta put on your boots, lace your bootstraps, put on your backpack. Yeah, it's time. We are going. Yeah, we are going. We're going to battle. It's time to ride. morning and I am just about to head out. I'm just trying to decide on which pair of shades I should wear with the outfit. I'll show you guys real quick, but I don't know. Let's see. I love the thickness of the shades and I love the prints. Are we feeling? Are we feeling? I really love this look. Let me see. It's either between this or this. This goes with the bottoms because I've worn some gray pants and this is like a greenish gray. I don't know. They are all so good. They're both so good. I don't know how we're feeling. I don't even know how I'm feeling. Like, unfortunately, I can't wear both. Like, I don't know what. I think I'm gonna go with this. Wait. Guys, I really love shades, and if there's something that makes me happy is having options. I have options. I have this small, I don't know what shape this is. I think this is oval, but I have this kind and I have bigger ones. And lately I've been feeling like, this is a vibe I wanna go with, the smaller kind. So are we feeling the brown? I love the brown. I really do love the brown. But I also love this, the gray. I mean, they're both good, so I can just decide whatever I'll wear. I think I'll wear this. This goes with the pants and the shoes. Let me show you guys the shoes. This are the shoes I'm wearing, and this is my outfit. This wide leg pants that I thrifted ages ago, and I can't even remember the page I got them from, but they fit perfectly. I love how wide and the pleat situation that's going on here. And then I've worn it with a crop shirt, but I've worn something inside so that I'm a bit more comfortable. Yeah, and that's what I'm wearing. Decided to go with these shades. Headed to church, and I love my feet. I really do love it. These days I just feel like wearing very casual. Like I'm no longer, I think the last time I wore a dress was the last time I attended a wedding, and that was in June, and we are now in July. And even then I'd only worn a dress maybe that once. So I'm in that season where I just want to wear like shirts, t-shirts, trousers, jeans, pants, and we're headed to church, and that's how we're looking. And my scent of the day is this. I got this from a friend of mine, my bestie. This was a birthday gift from her. And then my usual bag that I carry everywhere because I love this bag. And then it has my, too little to things, my hand lotion. I'm really loving Dove. I love Dove breath spray because we gotta keep the breath fresh. A sanitizer. And I've just started to just like randomly remove stuff from my bag. Pocket tissues. I might as well just show you guys everything. Sunscreen for the application. I feel like there's something else. Oh, there are more things. Flushable water wipes. If you know, you know. And then hand wipes. And I think that's it. That's it. That's all that is in this bag. Now I have to repack. Anyway, let's go to church. I'm back home from church and the service was amazing per usual. I want to show you guys a few items we got from El Vaso yesterday. We went there to just see what they had, and also we needed a few more glasses in the house. And so because we've been hosting a lot and we've noticed like, because it's just the two of us, we don't really see that gap until we host. And then so now we see like we don't have enough of stuff. So we started with glasses, and then we're gonna get a few more nice bowls and plates and stuff like that. But I want to show you guys this. Let me put you guys on this tripod. So this is it. We got, I'm doing it with my phone camera, so you might not see the brand as well, but I love everything that they had. This is upcycled glass, so from your wine, alcohol bottles, and then so they cut it, they cut the glasses and then make them into, you know, nice usable glasses. So we got 6 of them of the same kind. This is what we wanted. So they had different sizes. They had long ones, short ones, thick ones, thin ones, but we loved this, especially because you can see the thickness of the glass is, and then it also looks really nice. Like, I feel like it would hold, I don't know how many mls this could be, but I feel like it would hold like a substantial amount of water, juice, kombucha, whatever it is that we are serving. So we got 6 of them of this kind. And then something that I got for myself is an a coffee glass. A coffee glass? What is it? Yeah, it's a coffee glass, and or rather just something to be drinking my coffee or my kombucha in. I had one that I got from a friend, but then because the glass was so thin, that's another problem. The glass was just so delicate, it broke. Like, I was placing it to make coffee and then it broke, so I needed a replacement, and this is what I went with. Yeah, and it has a lid. Now the downside is that the noise. The downside is that the lid doesn't have that, you know, that rubber, you know, thing that happens here, so it is not airtight. So I need to look for, but it fits really well, so I need to look for what is it, something that will make it stick a little bit more. That way, even if like it falls, it won't, you know, like the lid won't come out and then the liquid falls. One other thing I need to know is if the straw I have fits in here. And you know what, let me just check that real quick. Let me check that. I have my straws with me. These are the 2 straws I use, either the glass one or the metallic one. Let's see. Hopefully. Oh, okay. See, it fits perfectly. Fits perfectly. In fact, it goes all the way down. Let's see. This one also fits perfect. So got the glasses. I wanna put them in the dishwasher so that they can, you know, get washed with the other dishes. And then another thing I loved about the packaging is that it's all biodegradable, because this brown paper, they will, whatever. I like that they didn't have the bubble wrap, because the bubble wrap doesn't disintegrate. It's plastic, my dear. So I'm just happy that we got some other glasses. Now I can't wait to go and get plates and bowls and stuff like that. And I'm thinking I would probably go get those from either Pandamat or Channel Sky, because even the other set that we have, we got when we started living together, we got from Pandamat. Yeah, we got from Pandamat, and the set has really served us. It's made out of, I want to say clay. Because the material is very thick, very thick. So those are also the kind of plates I want to get. So I've been looking at some online and I haven't found something I like. So I want to take myself to Pandamat or China Square and actually look through what they have and see. Yeah, another thing I want to do, I want to make banana bread, because I have some bananas that are looking a bit old, actually a lot old, and I want to make banana bread. I'm trying not to throw away things. Like, I have that habit of, if something is rotting or I haven't eaten it, I will just throw it away. Like, if I see a sign of that bean, and
You know, that's not a good habit. So I want to make us a banana. Yeah. What was that I said? I want to make us a banana bread and then call it a day.